7, 8. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, I'm here. You're listening to me. Great. This is Mike, KO4PDI. I'm streaming live because I just got to do something different today because I've had a wonderful day. Again, they couldn't fix my car, so I'm not feeling great. But anyway, I decided to demystify IO-117 for you people tonight. So what we're looking at here, I'm still arranging my screen, so don't mind me if I'm moving stuff around and showing you different angles on certain things. Like I don't have my ticker yet on here. I got to get that on and my logo. But what we're looking at is on the right-hand side of the screen, on the top, we have the Green Cube program. That's this right here. This program down here, from this point down, is Sound Modem. Sound Modem pipes the data into Green Cube terminal, which is the top program. That is how you make contacts on IO-117, better known as the Green Cube. So what I'm doing now, I'm still messing with OBS. I want to see if there's anything else I want to get on the screen. On the left side of the screen above my head, you see my QSO entry box. I can close that and show you the path of the satellite. The footprint right now covers all of South America and most of North America, almost above north of the Canadian border. So it's a huge footprint here. If you look at this diagram here, you can see this is directly overhead would be if it went right over this little dot. So it's obviously very close to being directly overhead. It's 86.2 degrees. 90 degrees would be directly overhead. This is going to take until 7:36 to complete the pass. So this whole time we can make contacts. I made one contact so far. That would be K5ENG. I got him. Pretty quiet right now. Not seeing anything on the meter, on the radio. I can turn. Oh, I don't have the speaker connected to it. Oh no, I do have the speaker connected to it. Why am I not hearing it? I don't have the headphones plugged in. Oh, I'm on the wrong volume control. Yeah, the top volume control is the one I need. Yeah, it's got 2 VFOs. Not hearing anything right now. You hear a little like shh when the satellite transmits. You can see it on the waterfall too on the radio below the center line there. I can transmit. I called CQ about 3.5 minutes ago. I'm going to send it again. Probably get a warning. No, let me send it. Good. All right, so I just sent CQ. There it goes. It just transmitted it. And now we're waiting to see if anybody heard me and wants to talk to me. K5ENG was pretty quick. There you go. I'm starting to hit a satellite again. I don't know what it does. It changes something. And this little line down on the bottom here says it's supposed to be between 1,000 and 2,000. Some people have it just below 2,000 and just below 1,000. But I find if I leave it right there, it works pretty good. And what will happen is you'll hear the girl saying a call sign. They just came on. They haven't been logged before. The reason why there are so many haven't been logged befores with me is because I haven't synced my satellite logo. I mean, my satellite log with this program. Okay, KB8 Charlie Romeo, Kilo Bravo 8 Charlie Romeo. Let's call him. I'll send him my grid square and see if he responds back. There have been 7 unique call signs so far on this pass, and I've made 1 QSO. And that stupid background remover tool isn't working right again. I watched videos on it. I did all that kind of stuff. Let me see if I can enhance this a bit. So when I turn my head, see a shadow off my left shoulder on the left side there? It actually looks pretty good when I do it this way. Let me check it. But you see every now and then, see that? When my head disappears? that shouldn't happen. Let's try something else. These are the things that keep you up at night when you're trying to do a nice live stream and you can't get it to work. We're using the SINet version of this. Let's try the media pipe. That doesn't seem to be doing it with that. Let's try media pipe. All right, we'll leave that like that. How is everybody doing? I have to open up the chat. I have not opened the chat. I am streaming. Let's go to my YouTube channel and pop open the chat box so I can see if you chat. Here I am. I'm running live. Hit the volume so we don't have feedback. Magical Mike makes his head disappear. Yeah, that's the first comment we got. Okay. All right. So, Tom is saying he's only made 2 QSOs on IO-117.
Has a new grid locator. Fox 9.9 and has not been worked before. Call sign. Kilo 5 Whiskey Hotel.
We got call signs coming in now.
Echo Lima 29 and has not been
Kilo
worked
Foxtrot. Well, how come this guy isn't answering back? Kilo Bravo 8 Charlie Radio. Where are you, buddy? All right, we're going to dump him. We're going to go to KF2T, send him a grid square.
November Golf has a new grid locator. Echo Lima 29 and has not been worked before. Call sign. Lima Uniform 5 Fox Fox has a new grid locator. Fox 99 and has not been worked before.
Let's go over here. Let's go back to the SAP box here.
November 5 Echo Kilo Oscar.
Put that call sign in there.
20 and has not been worked before. Call sign.
George
Romeo 8 Kilo Whiskey.
Malner in Maryland. Let's see if he responds to me. I haven't gotten a response back.
Call sign. Kilo Golf 4 Alpha Kilo Victor has not been worked before. Call sign. Kilo 9 Juliet Kilo Mike has a new grid locator. Echo November 5-2 and has not been worked before. Call sign. X-Ray Echo 1 Romeo has not been worked before.
X-Ray Echo 1, that's Mexico. I know that because I've talked to guys down there all the time on other satellites. Oh, I know what I'm missing in this video here. The camera. Radio mixer, geochron. Where's the antenna? I'll add it. If it's already in use, how come I can't find it? Let's go to Satellite Pass and copy the antenna. And go back to my green cube screen and paste it. All right, now we got to turn it on. It's locked, unlocked. It's not showing up. Real link is still open.
Call sign. Kilo Bravo 8 Charlie Romeo has a new grid locator. Echo Mike 79 and has not been worked before. Call sign. Kilo 7 Mike Tango has not been worked before.
All right, antenna camera's not working. Oh, now it is. Now we'll zoom in. There we go. Now I just got to place it on the screen in the right place. I got to mask out a whole big area. Put it right under the radio there. You guys are getting to see how the sausage is made here.
Call sign, November 6 Romeo Fox Mike / 5 has not been worked before.
Still waiting for this
Call sign,
KF2T to respond to me.
India Golf has a new grid locator, Echo Mike 68 and has not been worked before.
Send
Call
another
sign,
message to
Hotel
KF2T.
Charlie 2 Fox Golf has a new grid locator, Fox India 07 and has not been worked before.
See, this is kind of like, turn that volume down. This is kind of like when you do FT8, you could see if you call somebody and then they jump off to call somebody different, you could see who they're talking to. So this KF2T, I don't see him chatting with anybody else. So that's why, oh, there, no. There we go. We got it now. He responded. I did send him a 73 already, so we can log that. All right, that's logged. Let's get a different call sign. We got KF2T. Who's calling CQ? LU5FF. Let's call them. LU5FF. Let's see. Who is LU5FF? That is Javier in Argentina. He's in Fox 99RF as his grid square. And he is in Argentina. Javier. He goes by Javi. All right, cool, man. So it's not as complicated as it sounds when you try to run IO-117. It's actually pretty simple. It's just you have to set up your programs and your radios and don't expect it to be like anything you've done before. It's completely different. You're just shipping packets back and forth. So your first packet I send is my grid square. If I'm calling them for the first time, and then they acknowledge that, and I immediately send them a 73.
Kilo Delta 2 Charlie Fox Delta has a new grid locator. Echo Mike 3.
I want to get this LU5FF, buddy. Before I call New Jersey, I want to get Argentina. Let's send him another message. It's been about a minute since I sent it.
Romeo 8 Kilo Whiskey
And you see over here, let me go back here. You see over here, these white ones, that's people having conversations. So LU5FF right now is talking to N6RFM. So he's not answering me because he's talking to that guy. Well, when he sent them a 73, well, N6RFM sent him a 73. So hopefully he'll acknowledge me next and I'll send him a 73. That's how that works. And then you've made a QSO. So right now I got him ready to be logged in my computer. And Argentina is still well within the footprint. I'm looking at my geocron. That's what I should put here. Geocron. Yeah, baby. This is the geocron. Let me copy that. I'll move that over to the green queue screen. Let's see right here. Paste reference. And now we shrink it down. All right. And we good there.
Call sign, November 6 Romeo Fox Mike /
CK,
a new grid locator.
LUF sent another CQ, so I'm going to send him another grid square.
Call sign, Kilo Golf 0 India has a new grid
That's
locator.
good. That means he's still on there.
November 70 and has not been worked before. Call sign.
The sad thing is there's no way I can mute this woman's voice right now. I could just turn off the sound on the computer, but that's not good. KB1HY, I've gotten him. That's the one in purple on the very bottom of the left part of the window. I hope this LU5FF comes back to me. I would love to get Argentina. See, I've learned it's when you hear this woman constantly telling you call signs that are coming up.
Call sign. Alpha 4 whiskey.
It makes you want to keep going. It makes you want to skip things and just send a 73 and move on, but don't do it. It's not necessary. Wait, be patient. You have to be patient doing IO-117.
Hotel Juliet has a new grid locator.
Still waiting for LU5FF, buddy. 47, about a minute ago I sent it, a little over a minute ago I sent him a message. Tom, if you're still watching, send what the message you sent before. Send it again. KB1HY is calling CQ now. The purple is when people call CQ. So I'm trying to get this guy, Lima Uniform 5, Foxtrot, Foxtrot. I don't see, here he is right here. He's calling his KI-7. He sent him a 73 already, so he should be coming to me. Come to me, buddy.
Call sign, Kilo 9 Juliet Kilo Mike, has a new grid locator.
Send him my grid
Echo
square
November
again.
52 and has not been working
Once the
before.
last contact I made is off this screen, I send it
sign.
again.
November 8 Alpha Juliet Mike has not been worked before.
So you'll hear when somebody sends me a message, it'll say somebody has a message for you, and it'll be a different color. And that's how you know somebody's getting back to you. So I don't even have to watch. I could just watch you guys. And when they say it, I'll hear LU5FF has a message for KO4PDI or whatever. And then I'll know to come back. KB1HY, nobody wants to talk to you tonight, buddy. I don't know why. He's been calling CQ the last couple of minutes. LU5FF, they sent you 73. Come on, answer me.
Call sign, X-Ray Echo 1 Uniform Yankee Sierra, has a new grid locator.
I'm sending my grid
Echo
square again to this
019
guy.
has not been worked before.
Maybe I'll just send him a 73 and see if he responds. Might be all he wants. How's the video quality? You guys keeping up? How's it look on YouTube? A little slow. We're missing some stuff here and there, but basically the video's going good. All right, so I told this guy LU5FF, I logged him. Let's see if he gives me a 73. No, he calls CQ again. Answer me, buddy.
Call sign, Victor Alpha 7 Tango Fox, has a new grid locator. Charlie Oscar 54.
And I know my call went through because I saw it. See here, I sent it here, and this is it coming back to me on the satellite. That's what that is right there. Just making sure you can see what I'm pointing at. Come on, Argentina. Do I have to send it again?
Call sign, November 9 Zulu Tango Sierra, has a new grid locator. Echo November 82 and has not been worked before.
If you look at the
Call
geochron,
sign, November 8 Juliet Charlie Mike / Portable.
look at, let me show you on the geochron. Look at the size of this footprint. This size goes from the top of my call sign on the bottom of the screen all the way up to the top of the screen. So I'm from the Arctic to halfway, more than halfway down south of South America. So yeah, it's going good.
Call sign, November 6 Papa Alpha Zulu, has a new grid locator. Delta Mike 05 and has not been worked before.
Everybody's calling this November 8 Juliet Charlie Mike. Who is that? Must be an expedition or something. Oh man, this guy's calling November 8 Juliet Charlie Mike too. He keeps sending 73. Buddy.
Call sign, Whiskey 7 Fox November, has a new grid
Acknowledge
locator.
me, but and now
Charlie
Whiskey 7
November
Fox
88
November is
has
trying to
not
call
been
the same
worked
guy I'm
before.
calling.
Text from COSI list found.
This guy, Foxtrot George 8 Oscar Juliet, the one in yellow, that comes up. It always says there's a message there for me, and I don't know what the hell that means. See this guy over here in yellow? That's from France.
Call sign, Kilo Golf 0 India, has a new grid locator.
All right, we're going to
Delta
dump this guy in
November
Argentina and
70
try to get
has not
somebody
been
else. Let's
worked
see, who
before.
else called CQ? This guy, November 8, November Charlie Mike. We'll call him. Did I get him? No. Yeah, I did. Send him my grid. Since everybody else is calling this guy, I might as well call him too. Maybe he'll answer me.
Call sign, Kilo Bravo 2 Mike.
KB2M, that's Jeff.
locator.
I know Jeff.
Fox Mike 29 and has not
Jeff
been
actually
worked
lives in my
before.
town, but he spends half the year up in New Jersey. Yeah, what do we got going on here? Jim Reed commented on something that I commented on a crew active on the ISS earlier today, and it turned out it was everybody in Spain, Czech Republic, Italy, and someplace else heard him, but and said they had crew contact. Jim says he thinks it was during a school contact. All right, this guy's not answering me. Let's try this guy. Papa Radio 8 kilowatt whiskey. Let's see if we get him. I just transmitted to him. I haven't seen my call sign come back. Everybody wants this November 8 Juliet Charlie Mike. Who are they? November 8 Juliet Charlie Mike.
Call sign.
It's a guy in Michigan.
Echo 1 Romeo has a new grid locator. Echo Kilo 0.
Oh, everybody's trying to call him.
Worked before. Call sign.
I was trying to get a guy in Brazil.
Has a new grid locator. Echo November 00 and has not
Papa
been
Radio
before.
8 kilowatt whiskey is in Brazil, which is also still well within the footprint of the satellite.
Text from COSI list found.
What does that mean? Text from COSI list found. I don't know. Whiskey one Alpha Whiskey is stroke 0. That might be somebody doing ARRL. All right, if anybody's just joining us, we are going over IO-117 satellite pass that lasts over an hour, trying to make QSOs, and we're not doing very well. A lot of call signs coming in, but not a lot of people answering. I do have the right antenna connected. Yeah, I do. I can't make a mistake with this. The satellite's almost directly overhead right now. I could show you. Here it is, right? It's almost directly over me. That might be why I'm having a hard time here. See if this guy gets it. He's still calling Ohio, so... Hey, my buddy Miguel is on here. November 2, Mike Tango Mike. I should jump on him in a little while.
Kilo 5 Whiskey Hotel has a new grid locator. Echo Lima 29 and has not been worked before.
Nobody's chatting. You don't want to talk about this? Anybody out there that wants to chat, feel free to go on YouTube and type in a question or anything in the chat, and I'll address it. Should I call Jeff? I know he'll answer me back because he knows me. Jeff's a good guy. He knows a lot about satellites. He actually came over here one day and checked out my stuff before I had my rotor.
Kilo 7 Mike Tango.
I still had the egg beaters up, which by the way are still for sale. Anybody wants them?
COSI list found.
Come on, Brazil.
November 6 Romeo Victor India has a new grid locator. Delta Mike 12 and has not been worked before.
There goes my signal went out. Let's see if he hears me and responds.
Call sign. Hotel Romeo 1 Juliet Bravo Romeo has not been worked before. Text from COSI list found. Call sign. November 6 Papa Alpha Zulu has a new grid locator. Delta Mike 05 and has not been worked before. Message to me from Papa Romeo 8.
Hey, he got it.
Text from COSI list found.
Let's log that one. He responded with a 73. Excellent. Thank you, my dear Brazilian friend. Who do we want next? Should I do it for Jeff? Did Jeff call CQ KB2M? Where are you, buddy? I don't see him working anybody. Let's try.
Text from COSI list found.
Let's try KB2M. I'll just type it in here.
Text from COSI list found.
It's only that guy in France
Call
that I get
sign,
that message.
Kilo Golf 4 Alpha Kilo Victor.
Why he comes
Has
in
a
in
new
yellow
grid
all the
locator.
time, I'll never know.
Fox Mike 05 and has not been worked before.
All right, he just called CQ and I just called him, so. Did it transmit? Try again. All right, it just transmitted. Let's see if I get it back. Oh, he's talking to Whiskey 1 Alpha Whiskey. Well, when he's done with that, maybe we'll try Whiskey 1 Alpha Whiskey.
Call sign, Kilo Fox 2
Good
Tango.
evening.
Has
The
a new
time
grid
is
locator.
7
Fox
p.m.
Mike 19 and has not
That's my
been worked
all-star net,
before.
making sure I know what time it is. Come on, Jeff. I've noticed the last couple of times I've sent my signal, it didn't come back to me. Let's try again. All right, it sent it. A lot of people transmitting into the satellite. You got to remember, this is a simplex setup. We're all transmitting and receiving on the same frequency. It's adjusting for the Doppler. If you look at the radio, you can see it's changed. But if you look at the antenna, it's pointing straight up in the air.
Text from COSI list found.
Come on, Jeff. Not a lot of people calling CQ. I've noticed these passes, the early part of the pass, the first half of the pass, it's pretty busy. As the pass continues, because it's over an hour that it's above us, as the pass continues,
Call sign, Whiskey
the
Charlie
call
7
signs
Victor.
drop
Has a
off.
new
Let's try
grid
this Whiskey
locator.
Charlie Victor
Delta
7V.
November 4-5 and has not been
Whiskey
worked
Charlie
before.
7 Victor. Let's
Call
send him
sign,
a message.
Alpha Lima 7 India Delta. Has a new grid locator.
Where is
Bravo
this guy?
Papa 64 and has not been
Whiskey
worked
Charlie
before.
7 Victor is
Call
in
sign,
Montana.
November 8 Juliet Charlie Mike / portable. Has not been worked before.
Ooh, somebody's working portable? Good for you.
Call sign, November 8
Oh,
Alpha Juliet Mike.
Alaska's
Has a
there
new
too.
grid locator. Echo Mike 85
Let's
and has
send a
not
message
been
to
worked
Alaska
before.
also. Whoever gets back to
Text
me
from
first
COSI
gets a
list
70,
found.
73.
Call sign, Hotel Charlie 2 Fox Golf. Has a new grid locator. Fox India 07 and has not been worked before.
Yes, I am using a lapel mic. Right here. Or a lavalier mic. Oh, wait. What do you mean LNA? Tell me what LNA is. Joseph's asking this question. I don't know what he means by LNA. Oh, and you can't see it all because the camera's in the way. Got to move the camera. Where's
Text
the end?
from COSI list found.
There you go. What is an LNA, Joseph? Tell me about that while we try to get this. Man, nobody's answering me.
Whoopsie. Sheriff Wyatt has an important message for you.
That means I did something too fast.
Call sign, Kilo Delta 6 Romeo Fox. Has a new grid locator. Echo Mike 22 and has not been worked before.
Whiskey Charlie 7 Victor, I sent you a
Text
message.
from COSI list found.
Oh, a low noise amp Okay, no, I'm not. I'm using the straight 100. Yeah, it's 100 watts out of the 9700.
Call sign, X-ray Echo 1 Uniform Yankee Sierra,
I am not
has a
using
new
an
grid
amp.
locator, Echo
I have a
Kilo 1
preamp
9 and has
on the
not been
line.
worked before.
A preamp will raise the volume of the signal. That is on. The preamp is on. So what's nice about the 9700 is,
Message to me from Whiskey Charlie 7 Victor.
yes, Whiskey Charlie
Message
7
to me
Victor, we
from
can
Whiskey
log you.
Charlie 7 Victor.
We're in. We got, oh, I didn't want to do
Call
that.
sign,
I meant Whiskey
Kilo
Charlie
5
7
Echo
Victor.
November Golf, has a new grid locator, Echo Lima 29 and has not been worked before.
All right, we let Whiskey Charlie 7 Victor know we got him. We can put him in the log. Now, the next guy we're going to put in is Alpha Lima 7 ID. Alpha Lima 7 ID. We'll look him up again. I think he was where was he? He was in Alaska. Send him my grid square. KB2M is calling CQ again. He's in New Jersey right now.
November 0
Normally he
Echo
lives in
has
Palm
not been
Coast where I
worked
live.
before.
I have a very good receive signal. Thanks a lot there, Joe. Are you running IO-117 too? What's your call sign, Joe? Tell me your call sign.
November 6 Romeo Fox Mike /5 has a new grid locator, Echo Mike 1 2 and has not
Yeah,
been
Joe, it
worked
took me a
before.
while to figure out how to do this, but it's really not that hard. The secret is patience. Like right now, I am running at about 24% efficiency because that means I've transmitted more than I've received actually.
Call sign, Kilo Quebec
Only
4 Delta
24% of the time
has a new grid locator,
connecting.
Echo Mike 7
But here,
and has not been worked before.
WC
Message
Charlie
to me
Fox
from
just
Whiskey Charlie
sent me. He
7
logged
Victor.
it in the book again. I thought I told you that. I told you I logged it. Did I send him a 73 already?
Call sign, Hotel Romeo 1
Send him a
Juliet
73
Bravo
again.
Romeo, has a new grid locator, Echo Kilo 6 4 and has not been worked before.
I did get him in the log, right? Yeah,
Call
Whiskey
sign,
Charlie 7 Victor.
Kilo
He's in
Golf
there.
4 Alpha Kilo
Let's
Victor
try this Whiskey
has a new
1
grid
Alpha
locator,
Whiskey. I haven't
Fox
gotten
Mike
him yet. Everybody else
05
was
and
calling
has not
him.
been worked before.
Whiskey 1 Alpha Whiskey. That might be somebody using the ARRL radios to do this up in Connecticut.
Call sign, Kilo Delta 2 Charlie Fox Delta, has a new grid locator, Echo Mike 3 3 and
Yeah,
has
that's
not been worked
ARRL
before.
headquarters. That means somebody's operating it. It doesn't say who's operating it, but it's up in Connecticut.
Call sign, Delta Kilo 9 Juliet Charlie,
So
has a new grid locator,
Kilo 5
Juliet
Edward November
3 9 and has
Golf
not been
is
worked
talking to
before.
him now. KB2M is talking to.
Message to me from Alpha Lima 7
Oh, okay.
Delta.
I already told him 73. I'll
Call
send him
sign,
73 again.
November 3 Charlie Alpha Lima, has a new grid locator, Fox Mike 1
Somebody-
8 and
somebody's
has
getting
not
on
been
All-Star.
worked before.
Where is he? Here's Whiskey 1 Alpha Whiskey. Send them another message. Let them know I'm still here. Sipping on some iced tea. I've had a rough
sign,
day.
November 0 Juliet Echo, has a new
I've been
grid
dealing with a
locator,
Ford dealership
Delta
trying to get my
November
car
8
fixed.
6 and
What
has
a
not
pain
been
in the
worked
butt.
before.
Yeah, so Joe, what I use is an ICOM 9700. That's the radio you see in the window. And if you notice above the 3 in the frequency there, you see it says P period amp. That's a preamp. There's a preamp on my mast right by the 70 centimeter antenna that powers. The nice thing about the 9700 is when you use the 9700, you turn on the preamp, it sends the voltage down the coax to power that preamp, so you don't need the secondary little box to put the voltage on the line. You don't need that because the radio
Message to
does
me
it.
from Whiskey 1 Alpha Whiskey
Hey,
Fox
Whiskey
0.
1 Alpha Whiskey got me, so I tell them I got them. Beautiful, log that one. So yeah, we're doing
Call sign,
good. We got
Bravo 2 Tango
6
Golf,
contacts
has
so
a new
far
grid locator,
out of
Juliet
40
Papa
unique
3
call
3
signs.
and
That
has
tells you how
not been
busy it
worked
was. There were
before.
40 unique call signs on
Call
this
sign,
pass.
Kilo 9 Juliet Kilo Mike, has a new
So
grid
now I'm going to call
locator.
CQ again.
Echo November 52 and has not been worked before.
I had a steak sandwich for dinner. It had poppy seeds on the roll. I think I still got them in my teeth. If you see black spots, don't yell at me. I should hide my mouth like that. Like those shy girls in high school. They never want to show their face when they laugh. All right. How we doing here? Man, we made like 6 contacts already. Joe, you said you only got, was it Joe that said he only got 2, oh no, that was Tom. Tom, did you leave? Tom, are you still here? Tell me something in the chat. Let me know you're still here. The secret to this is tuning.
Call sign, Kilo 5 Whiskey Hotel.
As some
has
of
a
you
new grid
know,
locator. Echo
for
129 and has not been worked before.
for me, what I do, there was John, this is Joe. He says, not working this past many attempts recently though.
Call
Okay,
sign,
cool.
Alpha Golf 2
Oh, you have the same setup, just
Fox Mike 2
not mounted,
has not been worked before.
not a mounted preamp. Okay.
Call sign, November
Well, that's
7
all right.
Mike Juliet.
You don't
Has a
necessarily
new
have
grid
to have a
locator.
mounted preamp,
Delta
but it
November
helps.
7-1 and has not been worked
Um,
before. Call sign, Echo Alpha 3 Golf Charlie Victor.
If you have the
has a new grid
9700, go out
locator.
and spend the 300
Juliet
bucks
November 01 and
on a
has not
preamp.
been
They're
worked
so
before.
expensive. They've gone up in price. They were so much cheaper in the past. All right, I called CQ. Nobody responded. Let's send CQ again. That brown line is my CQ. Let's see if I get it back.
November 8 Alpha Juliet Mike has a
Yep,
new grid
I did. I got
locator.
it back. That's it right
Echo
here, right
Mike
after
85
November
and
8,
has not been worked
Alpha Juliet
before.
Mike. So I'll see if I get anybody, see if this guy responds to me. He should see my CQ also. It looks like he's in Tennessee. If TN is his, we can look him up. Let's send him a message. Send him my grid square. Tell him I got him 5.9. Put him in the box over here. Look it up. That's Adrian J. Mole from Michigan. Adrian, if you're watching, acknowledge me. I just sent you a message. I didn't get it back, but I sent it to you. Notice how the call signs have backed off since we started doing this. The pass is more than halfway done. Let's look at this. Yeah, it's 3/4 of the way through the pass, and people just drop off and stop doing it.
X-Ray Echo 1 Alpha Oscar
Wow,
has a new grid locator.
it's
Delta
Mexico.
Kilo 89 and has not been worked before.
Let's try him.
Call sign, X-Ray Echo 1 Romeo has a new grid locator. Echo Kilo 09
I'm calling
has
X-Ray
not
Echo
been
1
worked
Alpha
before.
Oscar.
Call sign, Kilo Fox 2 Tango has a new grid locator. Fox Mike 19 and has not been worked before.
Now they're picking up again. Pretty soon my antenna is going to be pointing into the trees, and we're going to start losing contact here.
Call sign, November 3 Charlie Alpha Lima has a new grid locator. Fox Mike 1
I know, but I want to get X-Ray Echo 1 Alpha Oscar. Where are you, buddy? That guy's in Maryland. KF2T is in Maryland. X-Ray Echo 1 radio. Let's try him. See if he comes back to me. I'm running at 23% efficiency. I really would like to get that higher. We are working the green cube. If you just got here, my name is Mike. I am KO4PDI. I run a ham radio website called Ham Fun with KO4PDI. And all we want to do is have fun with ham radios. Let's see. Yes, I have a preamp, just not mounted yet. Had to order coax jumper. The jumper should arrive tomorrow. Beautiful. All right. Well, you know what I learned? I learned it is much better to build your own freaking jumpers. It's so much better because you don't have to wait for anybody. So Amazon has this coax. It's probably from China. Mike K and MRD tested it. Comes with these nice ends on it, similar to Macy and Palomi.
And Mike
And
has a new grid locator.
I have
Delta
spares, and
November
I
4
buy
says
I
it
buy a
will not
100-foot
be
roll
worked
of that. It
before.
has PL259s on both ends, but you can cut it, and make your own sections, and you could buy the ends, which are reusable, which is incredible. You solder on the center pin, and you just slip the thing over it, and it has a compression mount that keeps it waterproof inside too, which is handy. They're not that easy to put on, but they do work well. They are not Massey and Palomi. They're a knockoff. I admit it, but they do work well. And I got tired of waiting days for coax jumpers and stuff like that, so I keep a roll of that in the garage for emergencies. If I'm going to set up a project, like I have a J-pole I'm going to put up for my 2 meter, 70 centimeter local antenna, and that J-pole is going to go up probably sometime next week. I'll get to it, but what is it? Oh, it's an end connector. They make adapters. Joe, they make adapters for end connectors. You could just buy an adapter with PO259 on one side and end connector on the other side. I got plenty of them, I know, because that's my 70 centimeter antenna has an end connector on it. So I know, I get it. When you first start out, you don't have anything. And so what I started doing, every time I had to buy supplies, if I buy one, I have none. If I buy two, I have one. That's how I look at it. If I buy three, I have two. This way I got one to waste in case of an emergency. And yeah, that's what I do. Yeah, so, okay, you wait. But it's good you're buying it. You can go to my, go ABRIND. That's ABR Industries. They make coax in Texas. Use my code ABR10 HAMFUN, and you get 10% off your purchase. So feel free to go there and do that, and they will make custom jumpers for you, whatever you need. You want 2 feet and you want a B and C on one end and a end connector on the other end, they'll do it. They will make it for you. And then they also have, this is cool, they got these like shrink nets that they put over the wire so you can make it a color. You want a blue coax, they'll make it blue. You want it yellow, they'll make it yellow. Why is that good? You know your coax. They even put a little green thing around the end. You know how the ABR Industries puts the green wrap around the end of the thing? They'll print your call sign on there so you never lose your coax again. Something to remember. All right, so it really slowed down now. I must be in the trees by now. Who was I calling less? Texas? Let's forget him. Let's go to K7MT. Try him one last time. We'll send him a grid square. I'm not hearing the signal. Oh, I turned the volume down. Duh. Yeah. Yeah, Joe. Where you from, Joe? If you're in the Florida area, get together. I'll let you use my computer and radio and everything. If you want to make satellite contacts. I've made 7 astronaut contacts over the last 2 years. And I love that. That's nothing like hearing NA1SS is listening. That wakes you right up. Hey, you guys watching, how is the superimposed here over the background? See when I bring my hands up, you see the background behind me? And I take my hands down, it all disappears. Does it look natural, or does it look a little messed up still? I'm still trying to perfect that. All right, K7MT, where are you? I don't see signals. I don't see nothing right now. I'm not upset. We got 6 contacts. Ah, Minnesota. Good to see you, Joe. Thanks for coming. Hey, Joe, if you watch any of my videos, the pre-recorded videos, I got all the links to my discounts there. And I've been really happy with this EMP shield box that I added to my house. They make them for the car. They make them for your ham radio. They make it for a bunch of stuff. I'm thinking of getting it for the car. Not sure, but I'm thinking of putting it in there. If it'll protect my car from an EMP attack, that'd be pretty cool. I don't think we're getting anybody else. This thing is down to, the max elevation was 86 degrees. Right now it's at 34 degrees and sinking fast. So I don't think we're going to get any more. But hey, Joe, nice conversation with you tonight. That was fun. And I hope you enjoyed this little foray into this. You can see the bottom of the uh, footprint is reaching me soon. It's right around Panama right now, moving north. So it's going to be over soon. And right now my antenna is pointing into trees because the satellite is up above my antenna. So it's pointing north right now. Northeast, northwest, I mean. So I think we basically got what we're going to get out of IO-17. So we're going to say goodnight now. And thank you guys for coming. I'm glad you guys came. What happened to my solo camera? There it is. Thanks for coming. Oh, what's really cool. This is really, I could do this. And you see a whole picture behind me. Now you can see if the superimposing is working the way it's supposed to. Looks good. So Joe, thanks a lot, man. Thanks for coming. Thanks for hanging with me for the pass. You have a great night. And I'll say 73 to you. And everybody else, I'll be back again. Not tonight, probably, but probably sometime tomorrow. I tried to do a satellite pass today I was over at the Elks Club, and I totally blew that. I'm not used to using the walkie-talkie to control a satellite. I'm looking to build a portable Go box with a sat box and either a 9700 or maybe a 5100, because the sat box supposedly can control the 5100. That would be cool if I could get it to control that, because it has GPS built in, so no matter where I am, it knows where I am and it'll know how to populate the screen and when the satellite passes are coming over. So I hope I can get that working. It's going to be a while. Probably it's a winter project. I'll have it done by the spring. But I will try to do portable satellite contacts. That's the plan. I want to be able to take it on the road. Nobody's bought my egg beaters yet. I got a pair of egg beaters, the M squared setup. It's over $600 new. If anybody wants this, $400. You got to come get it though in Palm Coast, Florida. Unless I figure out a way to take it apart, which is hard to do since it's been together for 2 years. There's oxidation and all that. I don't want to break anything. All right, nothing else is coming in. We're going to shut that up, shut that down, turn down the radio. Thank you guys for coming. This is Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India. Thanks a lot for watching, and thanks for checking out IO-117, the Green Cube, on my channel tonight. And hopefully I'll do some instructional videos on this, possibly in the future, because I think there's only one video on YouTube that teaches you how to set up for this. And I love Frank. Frank Garafalo did it with the guy from SAT. But I want to try to make it more simple and more direct, so you see exactly where to do what and how to set it up. It's not, it's how can I put it? If you don't understand how things work, they seem mystical or magical. And I try to demystify IO-117. That's what I'm going to try to do if I do a video on it. So look forward to that in the future. I got other videos I'm doing. I'm working on a blooper reel from when I did the EMP Shield video. Watch that video too. There's codes for EMP Shield. You can go to EMP Shield, whatever you buy, use my code HAMFUN, and you get 10% off. All right? You guys, be well. Thanks for watching. I'm so appreciative of all the supporters I have. We have 330 followers on YouTube, and we have over 200 on Facebook. So if you're not on Facebook, get on Facebook, because that's where I announce when I'm going to be on and what I'm going to be doing. I also am on X under the name Photo Guy Mike, PHOTOGUYMIKE. Look me up, and you will find me on X also. Don't get a lot of calls there, don't get a lot of subscribers there, but mostly YouTube is where I get the most subscribers, and Facebook. So please, feel free to join both. Love you guys. KO4PDI, I'll say 73 for tonight. Maybe I'll meet you on the bands. I'll be clear.